Check it out, guys. So SoFi stock's up around 2% right now. It's up 15 cents. It's at $8.13, and that's after earlier in the day, about 2 hours ago, where it hit $8.45 per share. So I want to break down the charts in this video, my thoughts, and everything else in between, as it is currently about 2 p.m. on the East Coast. So if y'all find value, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And for Pete's sake, guys, if you have not gotten your free stocks yet from Moo, what the heck are you waiting for? Use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moo. You can get up to 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. We'll talk more about the details later. So with that being said, cheers, take a sip of your coffee, of course, take a sip of your water as well, and let's dive right into, oops, I almost knocked the mic over. Let's dive into the video here, guys, before I spill my coffee everywhere and make a freaking mess. So check it out. We have SoFi up, like I said, 2% pretty much on the day right now, and that's after we exploded earlier in the day to $8.45, which means we clearly took out the highs from yesterday, and that ascending triangle we called out, I believe, in yesterday's video, that ended up playing out as well. Do you guys remember this 5-day, 5-minute ascending triangle that I told you all about? Well, that played out this morning as we broke out of $8, which has been, well, I guess it was resistance for a couple of days. You guys can see we struggled there on this day right here, which was Friday, I believe, Monday and Tuesday. All three of those days we failed to break above $8, but we were continuously making higher lows into that resistance, essentially squeezing us deeper into that triangle. So we blew through that this morning. We broke $8, got all the way to $8.45, and now look at what's going on, guys. Pay attention to this. On the intraday chart, we're now selling off. You guys noticed that? We hit $8.45, got rejected. Now we're selling off. Well, we did sell off back down to $8, and since we hit that point, now we're at $8.15. So notice what's going on. We sold off. Now buyers are coming in at $8, which again was resistance for the past couple of days, past 3 days here of trading. So we're getting buyers to come in at an old resistance as a new support. I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving it. That's a very good sign. And what would be even better would be if we now rallied into close. Maybe we broke out above this point, or maybe we ran to 825, 830, maybe higher. Maybe we break 845 heading into close. That's in the cards. It is a possibility. So we're noticing buyers coming in. That's very good here for, at least for my opinion. I don't know about you. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, but we're getting those buyers, which is good. And notice how on this 20-day chart now, actually, no, you'll see it on the 4-hour chart. Let me pull it up and show you guys. Notice how, again, we got hit at 845 this morning. That happens to be right by the highs from, you guessed it, earlier in November. Do you guys remember how we've mentioned time and time again here on the channel when we cover SoFi stock, 850 has been a resistance for a couple of months? Well, we got rejected there again in the short term this morning. You guys can see that was the high from, it looks like, early November, like I said, and also roughly 850, 875. That was resistance in the middle of October as well. So we got to get through that point. The moral of the story is, the point I'm trying to make is, we have to break through that point, which you guys know. And earlier today, we tested it, but we failed to break out. But I still have faith in the bulls in the short term because, again, we're now seeing buyers coming in on the 5-day, 5-minute above $8. Now we're up over 2.1%. So even throughout the course of this video, we're continuing to run up, and now we're at $8.16 per share. So let's see how it plays out over the next 2 hours, guys, because again, it's only 2 o'clock, and power hour, the last hour of trading and leading up to power hour, tends to be pretty volatile overall for the stock market and for SoFi stock as well, from my experience. So keep your eyes on these key points: $8, $8.45, $8.50, $8.75. These are all very key points. And notice how on the 4-hour chart here, we have the downwards channel that I've covered time and time again. Now we're starting to peak above that channel. We're starting to break out of it, in other words, but a full breakout would come if, again, we break above $8.50, then $8.75. So let me set my alert at $8.50. Mark is at or above $8.50. Let me do another one at $8.75. Let's do that right now very quickly. Mark is at or above $8.75. And before we move on here, guys, don't forget to get your free stocks from Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with your initial $100 deposit, listen to this, guys, you get 5 stocks, each up to $2,000. And if you want to up the ante a little bit, why not fund your account with at least $1,000 on top of those 5 stocks you just got for a limited time. The clock's ticking. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, and each of those could be valued up to $2,000. So get on it. Use that link down below, guys, or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. Let's continue on here before we do wrap up the video. So again, my alerts are at 8:50, and well, why is this one at 9:45? Oh, geez, that's wrong. I must have typed that in wrong. Let me just erase that and do it again. I wanted to put it at 8.75. Let me do that now. Mark is that we're above $8.75. There we go. So 8.50, 8.75. Those are the 2 alerts that I have right now on Sofi, and we'll see how it plays out here moving forward, guys. Of course, we'll cover it again probably tomorrow, so make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell. But before we wrap up the video here, I want to break down some other movers that I'm noticing on my watch list. So Virgin Galactic, very risky company, by the way, but their stock is up 8.6%. Very risky stock, shall I say. It's up 8.6%. Looks like we are starting to get some buying above the 180 moving average here on the 4-hour chart. All right. Am I loving this stock? Not necessarily, but it is up around 8.5% right now, which is the most green stock on my watch list, at least as of now. Another one that's up a lot is Rivian. RIVN is the ticker, which I like. I actually like this company. I think this is a promising company moving forward. They're just trying to figure out the kinks and, of course, grow consistently over time, which is every company's goal, right? But it's a vastly growing company here in a crazy market, which is the EV market, which we're not going to get into too deep in this video. But I did make a video on Tesla earlier today. Make sure you guys go check it out after this one. But it looks like Rivian's up around 8% right now. Looks like we are starting to break above the highs from the last couple of days, weeks actually, and we're above the moving averages on the 4-hour chart. And now with today's move, we got up to about $20 earlier, I believe. Let's see, where did we go? 1940. So with that move to 1940, we actually took out the highs from, it looks like here, the beginning of November, where we hit 1890. 1875. So keep your eyes on Rivian here, as it is starting to see some bullish momentum, at least in my opinion. We're above the moving averages. Like I said, if I clear this drawing set, we could even see an inverse head and shoulders in the making. Let me show you this here, guys. Then we'll wrap up the video. So we have the left shoulder right here. Boom. We have the head right here. You guys probably can see that. Maybe, maybe not. It's probably not looking so great, but we have the right shoulder right there. So there could be some more upside on the stock in the short term, in my opinion, based off what I'm seeing right here. And of course, is this guaranteed? Is anything guaranteed in the stock market, guys? No, it's not. If anybody tells you, oh, this is guaranteed, you're going to do this, you're going to make 100% this year, next year, the year after that, you're in the wrong place. You got to just turn around and walk the other direction, because nothing is guaranteed in the stock market and life in general. I mean, geez, nothing's guaranteed, but especially in the stock market. So what do you guys think about Sofi, Rivian, these other all the other craziness going on in the markets? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe and follow me on X at Stocks Talk Stocks, and I'll see you guys later.